Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to PC Gaming Pulse. I'm your host today, and we're talking about a question that's on everyone's mind. Do you need to upgrade or build a new gaming PC? Well, let me tell you, it's not always an easy decision. In fact, it can be downright confusing. Imagine you're sitting in front of your trusty old gaming rig, blasting away at noobs and crushing it in Fortnite. But then, suddenly, you notice that performance is slower than it used to be, or maybe even freezing up on you mid-game. That's when the question hits you, should I stick with what I know or take the plunge into a whole new system? Now, for those of us who are PC gamers at heart, we all know that sometimes upgrading just isn't enough. You might have a decent GPU, CPU, and RAM, but somehow, you're still lagging behind in terms of performance. That's when it's time to consider building or buying a new gaming PC. So, how do you decide if it's time for an upgrade? Well, there are a few key questions to ask yourself. Firstly, are your current components even close to meeting the recommended specs for the games you want to play? For example, Bethesda recommends having at least an AMD Ryzen 5 3600X or Intel Core i5-10600K CPU, and either an AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT or NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 video card, with a minimum of 16 GB RAM. If your PC isn't even in the ballpark for performance, then yes, it's probably time to upgrade. Another thing to consider is budget. Building or buying a new gaming PC can be pricey, but if you're looking for smoother performance and future-proofing, it might be worth splashing out on a premium build. On the other hand, upgrading just one or two components can still give you a significant boost in performance. And let's not forget about the flexibility of having a newer system. You'll have access to better cooling, improved cable management, and more. Now, if your PC is old and outdated, with an outdated motherboard that's causing issues, then it might be time for a fresh start. Not only will you get faster performance, but you'll also avoid compatibility problems down the line, especially when it comes to newer operating systems like Windows 11. And let's not forget about cases. Just because your current case is functional doesn't mean it's optimized for newer components. The world of mini gaming PCs has come a long way in recent years, and now you can get performance on par with some full-fledged desktops, especially if you use an eGPU to boost up the graphics. So, if space is a concern at home, this might be worth exploring as an option. So, to sum it all up, if your current components are still meeting the recommended specs for the games you want to play, and budget isn't a major issue, then upgrading one or two key components could be the way to go. But if performance is lagging behind, your PC is old and outdated, or you're looking for smoother performance and future-proofing, then it's probably time to start fresh with a new gaming PC. That's all for today's episode of PC Gaming Pulse. Thanks for tuning in.